If I had not been born Napoleon, I would have liked to have been born Alexander. If you wish to be success in the world, promise everything, deliver nothing. The surest way to remain poor is to be an honest man. Death is nothing but to live defeated, and inglorious is to die daily. In our time, none has the conception of what is great. It is up to me to show them. 6 hours sleep for a man, 7 for a woman, and 8 for a fool. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. We walk faster when we walk alone. The stupid speak of the past, the wise of the present, and fools of the future. Friends must always be treated as if one day they might be enemies. Victory belongs to the most persevering. Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious, than to be able to decide. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action has arrived, stop thinking and go. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. Great men are never cruel without necessity. To extraordinary circumstances we must apply extraordinary remedies. If the art of war were nothing but the art of avoiding risks, glory would become the prey of mediocre minds. I would kiss a man's arse if I needed him. God is on the side with the best artillery. We must laugh at man too. Avoid crying for him. The French complain of everything and always. Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious, than to be able to decide. A leader is a dealer in hope. Riches do not consist in the possession of treasures, but in the use made of them. From the heights of these pyramids, 40 centuries look down on us. Ability is of little account without opportunity, for hostile newspapers are more to be feared than 1,000 bayonets. Victory belongs to the most persevering. Imagination rules the world. It requires more courage to suffer than to die. Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. Men are moved by 2 levers only, fear and self-interest. If I had to choose a religion, the sun as the universal giver of life would be my God. You must not fight often with one enemy, or you will teach him all your art of war. Soldiers generally win battles. Generals get credit for them. Death is nothing but to live defeated, and inglorious is to die daily. I saw the crown of France laying on the ground, so I picked it up with my sword. History is a set of lies agreed upon. There are 2 levers for moving men, interest and fear. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. A true man hates no one. If they want peace, nations should avoid the pinpricks that precede cannon shots. The human race is governed by its imagination. A soldier will fight long and hard for a bit of colored ribbon. Let France have good mothers, and she will have good sons. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. An order that can be misunderstood will be misunderstood. Never tell your enemy he is doing the wrong thing. A man will fight harder for his interests than for his rights. A man is known by his conduct to his wife, to his family, and to those under him. Strategy is the art of making use of time and space. I am less concerned about the later than The former, space we can recover, lost time never. There are only two forces that unite men, fear and interest. The world suffers a lot, not because the violence of bad people, but because of the silence of the good people. Better to have an open enemy than hidden friends. You become strong by defying defeat and by turning loss into gain and failure to success. Men who have changed the world never achieve their success by winning the chief citizens to their side, but always by stirring the masses. I base my calculation on the expectation that luck will be against me. Let France have good mothers, and she will have good sons. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. In love, victory goes to the man who runs away. It is only by prudence, wisdom, and dexterity that great ends are attained and obstacles overcome. Without these qualities, nothing succeeds. Success is the most convincing talker in the world. The only victory over love is flight. I have seen only you, I have admired only you, I desire only you. The extent of your consciousness is limited only by your ability to love and to embrace with your love the space around you and all it contains. The greatest danger occurs at the moment of victory. As for me, to love you alone, to make you happy, to do nothing which would contradict your wishes, this is my destiny and the meaning of my life. The reason most people fail instead of succeeding is they trade what they want most for what they want at the moment. The only victories which leave no regret are those which are gain over ignorance.